Okay, we'll see if we're live. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Are we live? Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. This thing is a little crooked. My mic is a little crooked. I'm gonna leave it for now. I think it's okay. I got to go to the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Let's see here. I'm pulling up the chat on my iPad. Wow, Gordon Gott, I haven't done anything yet at all, Gordon. That's very kind of you, Gordon, but I've done nothing. You're rewarding me for doing nothing, Gordon. Thank you, Gordon. That's incredibly kind of you. I really appreciate that. Gordon Gott, guys. Wow, Gordon. Sarah and Raven Riley are moderating. Thank you. Jen Down, Michael Rivers, Katie616, Geraldine Carstensen, Cherry Cola, Alex Duncan, Pat W, Jimmy ZNJ, Gigi. Jimmy ZNJ. Gigi. Microphone seems to be working. Frin Frobis, Timmy Two Shoe Big Bill, Queen of the South, Carrie Bear, Hetty is here. Hey, Hetty is here. Hetty Silovitz is here. Yvonne McMillan, Darren Markley, Lou Ann, Safe Moon Boricua, Ellen Sherman, Kimberly Barr. Excessive heat warning in Pacific Northwest. Stay cool. Will Weaver is here. Thinking AI. Asia Sims, Michael Rivers. I think I said Michael Rivers. Nissy Angel. Oh my gosh. 2 more people just rewarded me for doing nothing yet. MSU Kiwi for the plant rent. It's there. Thanks, MSU Kiwi. That's really nice of you. All the way from New Zealand. Yvette Evelyn is here. Thanks, MSU Kiwi. Thank you, Walter Beasley. Walter, tomorrow I'm going to try to mail your cookbook to Linda Belk. I have an envelope for her. So I'll try to get that out tomorrow. Thank you, Walter. That's very kind of you. Walter, when we get this set up, then we'll do the call-in where you call in and play saxophone. Once we get this all set up in here. Rick Hoppy is here. Do your duty, RN. Fat guy in a little shop is here. Oops. One moment. One moment, please. There we go. Where am I here? Is this working? Yes. Yes, it is, I think. Am I seeing the current Twitch chat? Or am I seeing the one from before? Yes, I see Jimbo Slice 1 Up is there. That Big Skeptic is there. Oh no, that's from last night. We got Daddy Dino and Bubba Twitcher. Daddy Dino and Bubba Twitcher are over there on Twitch. Make sure you're watching at 1080, guys. Make sure you're watching at 1080. Doug Rupke is here. Dees is here. Budget Girl, Katie Mansfield. Cynthia Moon is moderating. Thank you. Bogart is here. Lark Sporadic is here, I believe. Wait, did I miss another donation? I did. Ellen Sherman, that's so kind of you, Ellen. Wow. I missed a couple of them. So generous of you guys. I haven't done anything yet. Thank you, Ellen Sherman, that's so kind of you, for the sticker where the lemon is hugging the baby lemon. And Raven Riley, one of our moderators, thank you, Raven says, for the new room. Hey, thanks, Raven Riley, that is really kind of you. But I've done nothing yet. And also Lark Sporadic. Oh, thank you, Lark. You guys are too kind. I haven't done anything yet, guys. Wait for me to do something. Thank you, Lark. Very nice of you. That's so nice of you guys. Well, thanks so much. We were doing this last night and then some Hawaiian news happened, so I had to run and cover that. I don't think there's going to be a press conference tonight in Hawaii. If there is, I got to run and cover it. But if you hear about it, let me know. I just have a feeling there won't be. I think they're going to, maybe release a little news, but it just feels like they'll do one maybe tomorrow. But last night, one of you guys let me know during the stream it was happening, which was really helpful. So if you hear anything about it, let me know. I'll keep checking myself. But I don't think they're going to do a Sunday one after having done the one yesterday. But we'll see. Again, if you hear anything, please let me know. Jenny W. is here. S. Parsons is here. Gigi is here. Marzel is here. H.M. Doppelganger is here. I hope MJ comes by so I can finally put the wheels on this chair. I don't have the right wheels on it, so I can't roll around on my floor. Laura G says it's my birthday, so I'll give you a small gift. It should be the other way around. Hey, thank you, Laura G. Happy birthday to our viewer, Laura G. I hope you had a good birthday. Have you done anything for your birthday, Laura G? Hetty donated to the Humane Society of Maui. That is nice. Yeah, Kenro, we talked about Bezos last night on the stream. Kenro is here. Yaya is me is here. Asia Sims is here. Mark French is here. Error 404 is here. Yvonne McMillan, Cheryl Busman, Sid Vicious, Mary Arnold, all here. Now, don't need an office. All I need is to replace the wheels. I got the wheels here. I got new rubber wheels. It's going to be great. It's all I got to do. Did Polly? Polly's here. Hi, Polly. Polly, you getting ready for football? We have D. It's so small on my. Is it DK79 or DLK79? Over there on Twitch. DK79, right? DMT Elf Inside is here. Sickness is here. Fear Before Flames. Benny Tenny is here. 1010 is here. 1010 says, I can't afford to hit the data cap watching at 480. That is fine. That's understandable. Mr. Frank Original is here. I love the new chair. I love it. But I can't wait to put the new wheels on. Polly says, I wish it wasn't such a long preseason. I hardly watch it. It's shorter than it used to be, though, right? It's 3 games instead of 4. David Gardner is here. Catherine of Sweden is here. I Hear Crickets is here. Patty Whack is here. So if we have time, what I'd like to do is get the computer set up in here tonight. That would be good. Because my goal is to just start streaming from here for Lookner from now on. By the way, I'm officially starting to look into, these shades were here when I moved in. And you can see they're partially broken. So what I'm going to be doing myself is exploring, got to talk to the landlord about it, but exploring some other options for these. Maybe there's something I can come to an agreement with the landlord that'll look better than this. Because this doesn't look great, like the broken shades. They're probably years and years old. AC for the studio? I could put an AC. I'm not going to do it this summer because we're already in August. But when it gets warm next summer, assuming I'm still here, I could always stick an AC in the window. I could always do that. But I think given how late in the season it is now, I won't even bother at this point. Frapp likes the idea of wooden blinds. Again, it's interesting. There's probably a bunch of ideas out there. That's an interesting idea. But it's not my place, So I got to talk to the landlord about it. Curtain on PVC pipe. Well, I'd rather just replace these. There's no need for me to keep these here. So if the landlord would be in on replacing these old things, great with me. Maybe there's something that looks cool that the landlord would want permanently in there. Sarah says, oh, hopefully that happens. Yeah, I got to talk to the landlord about it. So, yeah, I don't have any plans to leave. I'm just saying, but these kind of need to be replaced anyway, It's just I haven't been using this room yet. So it hasn't gotten done. When I moved in pretty fast after the previous people moved out, which was nice that I was able to do that. But there was some stuff that didn't get done, because I moved in so fast. So, but I'm looking into it now that we're getting everything set up in here. I actually have tonight. I have a couple of overhead lights, like actual, video lighting in here. Let me show you what it looks like. I think it looks better on camera than when I don't have them on. I'll show you. I'm going to turn off the lights for a second and leave the one just regular overhead room light on, and I think you'll see it looks kind of like yellowy. Let me do that. So this is what it looks like if I turn these two lights off. You see. Now it's kind of because I'm shooting on my phone, but see, it's a big difference actually. So, but I just have these two overhead lights that I'm using. I'll actually show you on my phone here. You see those? I have two of these. Oops, what am I doing? There. So I just turn those on. I don't even turn them on high. I just kind of turn them on low, but it makes a big difference. So I have those in here. And they're not too bright, which is nice. And I have them high up so they're not right in my face. It makes so much difference with the phone, I'll tell you that. Such a big difference. Yes, this room is going to be the new studio. This one can actually be moved over even a little more here. I don't need it right in my face. Still a little too far in my face. Oops, hold on. Like getting it out of my face as much as possible. Again, you might have to change your YouTube to 1080. Even my YouTube, it gives it to me at 720, not 1080. I have to manually choose 1080 But I am shooting in 1080. So you should watch in 1080. Just looks better. A Google user is here. Catherine of Sweden likes the lights. Yeah, I do not have the lights high. They're not on high. Debbie Smurthwaite is here. Frapp is here. Renee McGee is here. Renee likes the idea of wood blinds as well. Pippi Long says 1080 works for me. Zinc Man is here. You know, maybe curtains as well. I don't know. I got to talk to the landlord about it. But we'll do something. We'll do something with it. We're going to do something with it. We also have Crab Suit Lando is here. Bubba Twitcher, why are you saying hat pics to show? Easel Cat is here. Hello, Easel Cat. No MJ yet. I really want to open the wheels that MJ donated because I can't wheel around this chair. Dayrider is here. Dayrider says room is coming along. Linda Belk is here. Linda's moderating along with Raven Riley and Sarah. And Cynthia Moon, thank you. Ruben Urban is here. Ruben, what is happening? What's going on in Florida, Ruben? Ray Hale Jr. is here. Michael Rivers, I missed the Atlanta rooftop too. That was a nice one. Mischief Queen. Mischief Queen is here. Oh my gosh. Mischief Queen hasn't been around in months. Wow. What's going on, Mischief Queen? What's happening with you? I saw your TikTok the other day. Special guest Mischief Queen. Polly says, I opened my YouTube account to look for something, and a video I posted to show I fixed a door latch has over 5,000 views. Nice. Did you show how you fixed it, Polly? Polly says, I only posted it to show my family. So silly. What did it even show, Polly? Chase Scott, I'm on my phone right now, not a computer. Oh, Bubba sent a hat pic? When? Now? When did you send it? Bubba, I don't think I ever got it. Bubba, could you send it again? Because I don't think I ever got it. agendafreetv@gmail.com. T is here. Yeah, let's see. Rick says chair wheels will be most valuable when adjusting your camera position. Yeah, I gotta have, I can't even move my chair right now. I can't roll around my chair on the floor without the wheels. The wheels are here. I was just waiting for MJ so I could, she sent them. Fox 2319 is here. Daniel Boberson likes the idea of wooden blinds. Maybe we'll do wooden blinds. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the landlord says. G-Hawk, I'm loving the chair. It is comfy. It's very comfy. I'm liking it even more than I thought I would. It'll be great when I can roll around. Ursula Anderson is here. Again, if anybody hears there's going to be a press conference about Hawaii, let me know. I don't think there's going to be one tonight. That's my personal view. But I don't know. Paul Trewin is here. Oh, Paul, there's lots of places in this place that need paint touch-ups. Maybe at some point I can get them done, but the paint wasn't touched up at all before I moved in. There's all kinds of things. Polly, if you send me the link, I can look at the video. I just need to know where it is. Polly, I'll post the link in the chat. Polly said he sent it. Polly, you sent it to Lookner? Can you send it to, oh, here it is. I'll post the link. I'm watching Polly's video. Oh, it's a YouTube short. Guy fixed the latch. Polly, this is a great video. Hey guys, I'm going to post Polly's short. Polly did a YouTube short. It has 5,000 views. All right, I'm posting it right now so you guys can watch it. Guys, I'm posting Polly's short. Sidewalk Connoisseur is here. Hello, Sidewalk Connoisseur. Shweddy is here. Polly, people enjoyed your video. Polly's going viral. Is Polly going to still remember us when he goes viral? Sorry, just doing a quick check here. Quick check. I got to do a periodic news check here. Okay. Oh, thank you, Danny Malboof, for joining Lookner channel members. Danny Malboof, welcome. Polly says when he's famous, he's going to shout us out from his rooftop Beverly Hills pad. Sarah Derpy says, loving my new hat and crazy good quality. I'm so glad you like your agenda-free TV hat. I really enjoy the hats I have. Glad you like it, Sarah. Jake from State Farm came by tonight. Oh my gosh. We got Mischief Queen and Jake from State Farm and Ruben Urban. Everybody is here. What does this say? Mischief Queen says, FYI, hashtag I left him a for effort though. Is that a response to when I said I saw your TikTok? The TikTok I saw was just like you with your friend. You with your female friend. So I don't know what you're talking about, Mischief Queen. Caliph Scuba is here. Val Middle is here. Austin Gaming is here. Abondvi is here. Yeah, I like this mic, Abondvi. DJI mic. All right, what do? I feel like I have to wait on the wheels. I gotta get the wheels going though. I'm gonna have to put the wheels on because I gotta move the table in here and get the computer set up. I can maybe wait on the wheels for a second, but I gotta start moving stuff around in this room, you know? And I can't move around the chair without the wheels on it. Sickness says, I'm sure she won't mind. Yeah, there is a Keychron keyboard back there. That's the one I'm going to use. Arian H. Rod says, begin. Jake likes the strip lights. Lego Mike is here. Persona Incognito is here. I probably should put the wheels on. Mischief Queen, I guess I'm going to have to go tonight, watch catch up on your TikToks, because I saw that one. I didn't see the other one. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'll have to get all caught up. Rick says all progress stops until the wheel's on. All right, hang on 1 second here. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. And if MJ doesn't come by in 5 minutes, then I'll just put the wheels on. Hey, Ruben Urban. Thank you, Ruben. That's really nice of you. Ruben, if you responded to me before, I missed it. I was saying, what's going on there in Florida? How are you feeling, Ruben? All right, Mischief Queen is going back to looking. Bye, Mischief Queen. I'll check out your TikToks. Hey, Richard came by. Hey, Richard. No, I don't use a green chair for agenda-free TV. Waldo is here. Joanne Monahan is here. LB is here. Wolf Howl is here. So the plan is In 5 minutes, if MJ doesn't show up, or even if she does show up, I'm going to put the new wheels on this chair so I can actually roll the chair around. And at that point, it'll be time to start getting everything set up. Like, we'll start wheeling the desk around. We'll put a computer there. We'll put a monitor on the desk. There's going to be big things happening in this stream in a few minutes. Darren Markley is here. Yeah, we never set anything up last night because the breaking news got in the way. Which happens sometimes. Country Girl is here. Chosen One Uno, I think, is here. Is it Chosen One Uno? Chosen One Uno. Give a studio tour? Well, you're looking at it right now, basically. It's not all set up yet, though. Do I have a link for the light pole? I gotta set a page up, because that way I don't have to. Because people ask for the links. I can get you a link in a second for the light. It's much easier to do when I'm on my computer than on my iPad, but I'll just do it anyway. But it's a whole pain. Oh no, it's not your fault. It's just that I'm not on my computer. All right, I just posted it. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Once I get going in here on my computer, then I'll start adding more stuff to this single page on Amazon you can just go to for the links. Yeah, you can change all kinds of colors on the light. If you go 2 or 3 streams ago, I did this stream where I set up the chair and I also set up the light. If you watch that, you'll be able to see the different things you can do with the light. That was like 2 or 3 streams ago. All right, in about 1 more minute, we're going to be putting the wheels on this chair, guys. It's about to happen. Get ready. Raven Riley ordered the lamp. Let me know how you like it. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great. Big Dog Ron is here. Julie Goring is here. Satori Mystic is here. Annie T is here. Polly, with the page, what Amazon does is it lets you have a page just up there with whatever links you want on it. So I've just kind of created the page. I just haven't even like posted it or anything like that. So once I get settled in here, I'll put a link up to the page, and that way it'll have all the links we're talking about on it. I just had been lazy about doing it. Satori Mystic, I mentioned earlier in the stream, the blinds are going to be replaced with something. I don't know yet. I got to talk to the landlord. No lava lamp. We did lava lamp like 3 years ago. We've done it. It's old news. Beat Kasparov is here. Good to see you beat Kasparov. Choose one Uno. Once I get my computer set up in here, which will hopefully be tonight, then this will be the home base for the Lookner channel. Thanks, Cheryl Simpson. No, I don't have the lava lamps anymore. The lava lamps, I think, went away when I moved. I think I gave them to somebody like a couple cities ago. TT is here. All right. It's getting to the point where we got to do the wheels, guys. I'm taking out the wheels. I'm taking them out. Hang on. I hope MJ isn't mad. I told her we were going to do it, though. I think these are the wheels. So the idea is, it's fuzzy rainbows, by the way. The idea is this chair, which MJ sent me, which is very nice, and MJ was very generous to send it, it has these plastic wheels, and I think they're going to tear up the wood floor if I use them on the wood floor, and I like having the chair on the wood floor. So what I think is in here is these replacement rubber wheels, kind of like rollerblade wheels. I actually use them on my chair upstairs, and I love them. And that'll let me roll around as much as I want without damaging the floor. Kay Body is here moderating. Thanks, Kay. So I'm going to open these up. I think they're called lifelong wheels. If this is really the one, is this the right one? I think it is. MJ sent these. Yes, these are the lifelong wheels, and I'll post a link. Let's see, did I get the blue ones? Oh, wow, look at this. I got blue wheels. You ready for the big money shot? If I can get them out of here. Get ready. Hold on, I got to open this up. Ooh, those are going to go well with this chair, I think. Look at the color. I think they'll go very nicely with the chair. How about that? It's kind of a good match. Wow. Kay says those are nice. So I got 5 of these things. Again, they're like rollerblade wheels, but they won't mess up the floor. They're not soft. They're like rollerblade wheels. They're hard, but they're still rubber or whatever. Jerry says they roll much more smoothly. It's like a hard rubber. Let me post a link to those. These look really nice. They're the lifelong blue wheels. I got them. Yeah, these things have like 45,000 reviews on them. All right, I'm posting the link right now. There you go. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. So what I need to do, let me post it in Twitch too. Sam the Man says, "Yo, can you say hi to my stream?" How do you stream Sam the Man? Okay. So I'm very excited about this. So what I basically have to do, Jake says, I replaced mine a few months ago. They are fantastic. Yeah, they roll really nice. They might be a bit bigger than the ones you have on your chair. And the idea is that you just pull your wheels out and you push these in. That's what should happen. Desk chair mat will not be needed anymore. Yeah, I use these upstairs and I just use them to just have the chair on the wood floor. Big Tommy says, I want these signed by you. Well, you'd have to send them here with like a box with postage on it so I could return it. Thank you, MJ, for these. Sickness says they look like scooter wheels. All right, so I'm going to... All right, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. This should not take long if it's done correctly. So I'm going to push this back a little bit, and I'm going to angle this down. All right, can you guys see? You can see me now. Okay, that's good. I think I have to put the chair on its back or something. I obviously need to put the chair on its back. This is not going to work with me sitting on the chair. That's a delicate operation. So let me do this. Hopefully not break anything. Okay. There you go. So, you guys can see what I'm doing now. All right, so let's see here. First wheel, is this just going to pull off? Let's see. That pulled right out. Pulled right out. See, this is plastic. Hard plastic. So this is going to be a little bit bigger, but also it's not going to be plastic. So let's push this in and see if it works. Sometimes it's a little tough getting it in. Oh, it went right in there. Right in. Right in. Look at that. It's already replaced. How about that, guys? How about that? That was easy. That's one of the one wheels already done. Chose one Uno says too easy. Let's do number 2. These just pull, the original ones just pull off. Fuzzy Rainbow says so easy a caveman can do it. All right, so here's the second one. Second one is out. I'm excited to try to roll around the room when I get the new ones on. Again, thank you so much to MJ for sending these lifelong blue replacement wheels. The blue really does go with the chair. It looks really sharp with the chair. All right, let's push number 2 in. Here we go. Got to push from the bottom. Right on. Done. Number 2 is done. Yeah, it's almost too easy. I'm getting a little suspicious. Third wheel is now removed. Third wheel here. I got to get a garbage can in here. I have one in the other room. Let's push this one in. That went in. All right, I have 2 more wheels left, and I have to lift this up. Done. I have these 2 wheels. Oh, is MJ here? Did MJ get here? That's exciting. MJ, you showed up just in the nick of time. We're installing your wheels. Awesome. Hey, JA&P is modding. Polly says Steve is basically a mechanic now. MJ, we're literally installing your blue wheels. They go so well with the chair, and they're so easy to install. So we only have 2 more left. MJ says, cool. We only have 2 more left to do. So exciting. I'm really glad MJ made it. Okay, 2 more. There's 1, there's 2. All 5 of the old wheels are now off. These are the lifelong replacement wheels. Office upgrade. So I just got 2 more, and then we'll turn the chair over and see how this goes. Yes, 2 at a time. How bold. All right, here's 1. See, I pushed from the bottom. You push from the bottom because you want to get them right in there. Ugh, let's see. This one's a little fidgety. Oh, it went right in. Went right in. And here's the 5th one. Hang on. Got to get this garbage out of here. So when I push them in, what I do is you can press right on the bottom there. You can press on the bottom and push. The last one is going in now. If I can get it on, will the last one go in? Sticking a little bit. Nope, not in yet. It's the last one. Having a little difficulty. Oh, it just went on. All 5 wheels are on. So this is the big moment where I'm going to turn the chair over and I'm going to sit it up upright. I'm going to take the mats off from underneath and then I will sit in it and see how it goes. Get ready, everyone. Get ready. Here we go. Okay, the chair is up. Now what I have to do is move the chair so I can take these mats out from underneath it. We'll deal with the mats later. So get the mats out. Put these over here. Okay, are you guys ready to see how this goes? It's rolling. All right, I'm not rolling yet. Hold on. I gotta move the camera up a little bit. That should work. All right, in a second, I'm going to test it by rolling. I'm going to roll around in a second. Here we go. Atenol says roll with it. I have not rolled in it yet. Feels nice though. Stephanie says we. Becky says drum roll for chair roll. MJ says super cool. Lego Mike says stream is moving along now. Here we go. Patient Zero says looking like rollerblade wheels. Yeah, they're similar. Beat Kasparov says, what crazy how chairs don't come with decent rollers. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm about to roll. Oh my gosh, MJ gifted 10 memberships. MJ gave a membership to Fox2319, to Fat Guy in a Little Shop, to Bogart, to Sherry Smith, Barry Weil, Jeff Catlett, Deb Ritterson, Stacy B., Toby Bryan, and Peter Gibson all got gift memberships from MJ. So nice of you, MJ. Wow. Please thank MJ for your gift membership. Fox thanked MJ. That's really nice of you, MJ. Yassine Kassem is here. Mr. Wild Bill is here. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for me to roll around the room? I'm about to roll around the room. I'm going to see how this goes. I don't know how it's going to go. Are you ready? This is the computer, by the way. Okay, everybody says they're ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to start rolling now. Oh, I'm rolling. Oh, I'm rolling. Wow. Oh, I rolled. Oh, I can roll. Oh, wow. This thing can go fast. It is rolling. This is exciting. Wow. It is rolling. I am free to roll. It is not marking up it's not marking up the wood floor. These wheels are fine because they are rubber. It is not marking up the wood floor. Well, this is just dandy. Do it with the footrest up. I'll try it with the footrest up, although that could be dangerous. I don't want to run into the lamp. Pull the footrest out. It's hard because I can't propel myself with the footrest. Going to run into something. You get the idea. Yeah, this is great. Oh, remember, we can do this with this chair, guys. I'm going to take a little rest. I'm going to take a rest in my chair. I need a rest from the chat, from all the negative remarks in the chat. That's nice. That's nice. This is a very underrated function of this chair, that you can literally put the seat, the back 90 degrees. I did not think I'd enjoy this feature of the chair that much. It's basically an extra bed. All right. Now what do I do to get out of this? Oh. Well, I'm going to put a link for the chair. Let me post a link to the chair, and post a link for the lamp and the wheels. All right, I'm posting a link to the blue wheels, the lifelong blue wheels. These are nice. I have these replacement wheels on 2 of my own chairs. They work great. Look them up on Amazon. They have a lot of reviews. Scratch-free gliding. Glide smoothly on all floors. Luxury upgrade. No more chair mats. Smooth and silent. 600 pounds capacity. Strong steel design, revolutionary. I have the black ones, or the white ones, or the gray ones, and then I have one set of blue ones. So that's one of them. Then I'll put a link to the chair. We did there's a whole stream about the chair from 3 streams ago that you can watch, where I put together the chair. I unboxed and put together. Look on the channel. There's a whole stream 3 streams ago you can watch. Yeah, the wheels come in clear, blue, and black. I have 1 clear and 1 blue. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to post a link to the chair. Let me get that for you. The link to the chair. Again, I did a whole stream where I put together the chair. You can watch that. It's called Live. I'll post that, actually. One moment. Stream where I put together the chair. All right, I just posted that, so now you have that link. Now I'm going to post the link to the chair itself. Oops. One moment. These wheels are great. These are awesome. Thank you, MJ. So nice of you. Here is the link to this chair that I am on. Link to chair. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. And But I'm posting the link to the chair right now. I got it all posted. I got everything posted. Well, this is exciting. This is awesome. Look at this. I can move back and forth. I can roll freely. This is so exciting. It's just great. Now this thing is slipping down a little bit. I got to adjust this. Okay. Well, maybe I have to just adjust the back. Maybe my back. Maybe I have to adjust my back. Oops. No, that's too much. That's a little better. Shweti says, 5 minutes later, I will be sleeping in the chair. Okay, so now, what we're going to do, Love Wins is here. So thank you, MJ. This is exciting. So we got the chair set up. So in theory, the next thing we need to do is move the table. This desk is going to be my desk that I stream on. So we got to move this desk over here. So that's what we're going to do next. Chloe K is here. Stuart Honest is here. Chairs says currently unavailable. Are you in this country? It says in stock for me. It's showing in stock for me. Oh, MJ bought a power strip surge protector. 2-pack for the new studio. Wow. Thank you. You know, I might actually have that here, MJ. There were a couple packages I picked up yesterday or the day before. So that might be here upstairs. So maybe once we set everything up, we'll go get that. Thank you, MJ. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate that. Wow. Perfect. We'll have to open that up. One of our viewers said Daryl says the chair is out of stock in Canada. I am sorry. Sing Neon says the all black one is unavailable, but the others colors are available. All right. Let me just do, guys, I got to do a quick news check to just make sure nothing crazy is going on in Hawaii. I don't think there's going to be a press conference, but I need to check. So give me 1 second. I'm going to check right now. County of Maui website. Uh-oh. No update on the fatality number. I'm going to actually post this. They just didn't post an update about fatalities. All right, let me do this real quick. I gotta post this. So I'm just posting it from my photos here. How do I edit this? It's in my photos. Isn't there a way for me to, I'm on my iPad. Why can't I edit it? Oh, here it is. Is this it? I'm just going to post it. Edit. Oh, I did it. Where's markup? Maybe I need to do it on my phone. Oh, I can't do it on my phone. Okay, I'm just going to post it, I think. Okay, hang on a moment here. Let me just post this on Twitter. County of Maui just posted an update about the fires, but fatality number has not been updated. Still at 93. And it's expected to rise. What? Hold on a second here. Okay, I just posted that. It rose? What do you mean it rose? Why are you saying it rose? Why would you say that? It was at 93 and they just posted it was at 93. Am I missing something? Yeah, it's still 93. Also, why didn't it post in my draft? What's going on with that? Something else is going on now. It's so weird, like I can't post on using my iPad. Hold on a second here. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. I got it. County of Maui just posted an update about the fires, but fatality number hasn't been updated, still at 93. I'm gonna break. I don't know what's wrong. I think like the Twitter app is broken on iPad. It just doesn't work. It literally won't let me make a simple post. It's infuriating. Let me do it from the web. Let me just do it from the web. Gosh, it's ridiculous. It's infuriating. It's the most simple thing in the world, and it won't do it. Let's see if it works this way. I may have to go up to my computer and do it. That's going to work. That worked. All right, I just posted it. Sorry, the X app on the iPad is really trashy. It has so many problems. It's interesting because usually they would have updated the fatality number in this update. Usually, like, they'll do a couple of fire updates on the County of Maui page during the day, and they'll update the fatalities number. But they just didn't update it. So, like, you'd like to think, oh, maybe there's no more fatalities, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's just maybe because it's Sunday or whatever. So, it's going to go higher, unfortunately. Anyways, For now, it's good that it didn't go higher, but I wouldn't read too much into that. Sorry, I just needed to get that posted because I just saw that right now. Okay, so I want to get back to this. I was checking the news and I saw it, but it was already at 93 before. That's not new. Okay, hang on a second here. Let me also just do a quick other check. Well, it's good I caught that. See, I checked and I caught that they had just posted that update. Oops, sorry. Let me just finish checking the news here. Sorry. Yeah, they just posted this update. Yeah, there's nothing about a press conference or anything that I see at the moment. All right, the other thing I want to just check here is, let me just check a couple other things. See, make sure I'm not missing anything. And if you hear anything, let me know. No, I'm not seeing anything there. Check the governor, what he had to say. Anything on his page? No. It's weird, like you don't know when they're doing a press conference. It kind of just gets announced like an hour before they're going to do it. Is there anything here? No, nothing there. All right, well that's as much as I know right now. Okay, thanks for your patience while I check the news. But that update like literally was posted by the county like 10 minutes ago. Okay, hey, let me thank our moderators. We have Sarah moderating and Beezy and Kay Body and Linda Belk and JANP and Ruben Urban and Raven Riley and where is it here? And David Green is modding. All right, we're about ready to start doing some setting up in here. Pie filling is here. Starch face is here. Yeah, I really like this chair. It's really cool. It's a good chair, comfy and nice and good features and everything else. Okay, here we go. So we're really doing this, guys. This is a big moment. We're about to have a big moment here. MJ says, I bought you a light box, a cinema light box. I don't even know what that is, MJ. We'll have to see what that is when it shows up. A cinema light box. Thank you, MJ. I look forward to seeing what it is. I don't even know. Oh, it's like a little sign where you put the letters in, right? That's what it is. It's like a sign where you put letters on it and lights them up from the back. I got it. Thanks, MJ. Well, we'll open that when it comes. That sounds fun. Okay, here we go. Yes, Stephanie says, MJ is getting you all hooked up. Indeed. All right, here's what we have to do. Here's what we have to do, guys. Are you ready for this? This is going to be a whole thing. So, what we're going to do next, that desk is on wheels. That's going to be the desk that I sit at when I do the broadcasts in here. So obviously I need to take the stuff off that desk. There's a bunch of like my microphone and some other crap. I got to take the stuff off that desk. And then I'm going to wheel that desk over because the desk is on wheels. Although I have to unplug, it's a standing desk, but I need to unplug it before moving it. So let me get the stuff off of there and just put it somewhere else. There's a bunch of crap here. A lot of this is just stuff I need to deal with. So I'm not going to worry about it. Oh my gosh. There is so much stuff here. I just need to get it out of here, and I'll deal with it later. The most important thing is to get almost everything off of here. A lot of this can be, like some of this can be thrown away. I just have been letting it pile up. Okay. Microphone will go over here. That will set up after. Jeez. All this crap. Got a big bunch of crap here. All right, it's almost ready to move. We're almost ready to move the table. I got to put these other wheels here, the original wheels, I'm going to put in this box. In case I need the original wheels for the chair. Probably won't. Okay, we're almost ready to move the table. Oops, I have this rug, which I'm going to get rid of for the time being, because I don't need this rug in here right this second. Okay, guys, this is a big moment. I'm going to have to unplug a couple things. I need to unplug the table itself. All right, the table is now unplugged. And I'm going to need to unplug this light. Right? Or can I just lift the cable under it? Oh, no, I don't. I can just put the cable underneath it. Okay. All right, I am about to move, guys, believe it or not, I am about to move this table. We're going to slide the table over. What a big moment this is. What a big moment this is. This is where we really start setting the room up. NAH says the big moment. Okay, this is just, Sean sent me this table and it just rolls. See, this is really where this table is such an advantage. I don't have to lift it up, I can just roll it. So I'm rolling it and I'm gonna get it generally, I don't even know. This is where we need to figure out where we're putting everything. So generally speaking, it's going to end up being somewhere over here, I think. See, the question is, where am I going to be sitting? So you guys are not going to see the desk, really, because remember, the camera will be near the desk. So I'm not shooting on my phone, but what I'm trying to figure out is like, roughly where do I want to be in the room, you know, when we're shooting. It's going to be, it's like maybe something like this. But see, and obviously what's going to happen is and we talked about this, is I'm going to put something else here, maybe another set of shelves. Thanks for the bits, Legion 54. Get one of those uninterrupted power supply units. Sorry, I lost it. Couldn't even see it. For your setup. That's what Legion says. Best Buy has I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look into that, Legion. Uninterruptible power supply units? Thank you so much for the bits, Legion, and for the advice. God is my banner is here. So, right, this is obviously not going to stay a blank wall here, but there's a world in which, like, I shoot like this way, kind of. Then it's more blank wall. I could also, for the moment, shoot this way, but then you got to deal with it. Again, the shades are going to be replaced. Also, I don't know, you know what? Oh, thanks, MJ. MJ sent me a link to the light box. I'll check that out in a second. Thanks so much, MJ. I appreciate that. Thank you, MJ. By the way, I think the desk is too high the way it is. How do I lower the desk? Oh, I got to plug in the desk. Let me plug in the desk so I can lower it. It feels too high. But the desk is plugged in. Let's see if this works. See if I remember how to lower it. Oh, I almost fell away. Is that as low as it goes? Oh, I think that might be as low as it goes. Maybe I'll raise my chair a little bit. Maybe I'll raise the chair a little bit. Where is the raised chair thing? It's not, is it there? Is that the one? That's it, I think. I'm rolling away. Now the chair is raised higher. That's too high. That's a little better. Again, I'm not, you're seeing me on my phone right now. We're not going to be shooting this on my phone. I have a camera. I think I'd just like another shelf there, to be honest. There's all kinds of things we could do. I don't want to go crazy. We can always modify it later. But looking at this now, I think I'd be fine with another shelf. Because honestly, the shelf behind me, you're not going to see that much of, because it's behind me. So I just think the simplest thing to do would be to just get another shelf for the moment. And then we can light it, how we want to. But it's just interesting because, again, I like having that shelf behind me, but you're not going to see much in it. Country Girl says another shelf would have a nice flow. Oh, a solitary candle says once you get your position decided, you should take the wheels off the desk. Yeah, I might do that. Something else about, well, the desk won't move around. You can lock the wheels. The wheels have locks on them. So the worry isn't the desk moving around. The one thing about taking the wheels off is it would lower the desk a little bit. Pat says, bottom shelf behind you, good for packages. Yeah. This shelf, why not move it over? Well, one is it's a pain to move over, but two is it's covering up this like nondescript wall. So I like if I move it over, then there's just this ugly blank wall behind me. So I kind of like the idea of just having two of them. It won't block the outlet because it's shelves. The shelves don't have a back on them. Yeah, I'm not moving the shelf over because then I just have to there's nothing back there. I like this. I think just as a start, I think to get us started, I think we should just get another shelf and that at least gets us started. We can always mess with it later. And also, this is not necessarily the fixed place for the desk. The desk can be moved. By the way, I think the floor is a little slanted, so I'm like rolling down, keep rolling back there. But, we can always make more changes. I'm sure we'll mess with the desk space. I'm not even shooting on my camera right now. I don't have the computer. Oh, you know what? I don't even have the monitor in front of me. I got to put the monitor up. The camera's going to be above the monitor. You know what's going to be an issue, though, is this desk, well, I'll have to figure it out. Actually, I can put the monitor on the desk right now. So the monitor, is going to go right, oops, there. But that's as low as the monitor goes. Now, obviously, I can raise the camera. You're not going to see it like that. But you know what? There's going to be a bit of an issue here that I have to figure out. The issue is that currently this desk does not go as low as I would like it. That's the problem. And if I raise the chair, I don't want the chair to be too high because then my legs are hanging down. But that is going to be an issue. That's the issue right now. Because it's just the desk is a little too high. I'm not talking about the monitor here because I'm going to raise the camera anyway. I'm just saying when I'm sitting here, the desk feels too high. Now I can take the wheels off the desk and replace it with just the feet of the desk. But right now the desk is too high. That camera is way too high. Obviously. So this all has to get figured out. No, you can't adjust. The adjustment would be, I think, to pull the wheels off the desk. Polly says we need to get you some platform shoes. I can't raise the chair any more than it's raised. Literally, the chair is raised to its highest point, but the desk is just too high. That's the issue. But I think it's because there's wheels. When you put the wheels on the desk, it just raises the desk. But this camera position I can't use. It's too high. The camera's too high. It's going to be lower. Well, this is helpful. I mean, this is why you do this. The desk itself is great. It's just the height issue. MJ says wheels need to go. Yeah, I think the wheels on the desk might need to go. No, I'm not going to use a seat cushion because then it's just very uncomfortable. I don't want to mess with how I sit in the chair. Yeah, so all of this needs to get dealt with. This all needs to get dealt with. Like I'm not even going to set up the computer yet, I don't think. And also, I don't want to take the wheels off until I figure out exactly where the desk's going. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to walk upstairs and I'm going to measure how high my desk is upstairs. And then I'm going to come down here and measure how high this desk is. So give me one moment, hang tight for a second, you'll hear me as I'm walking. Let me do that because that'll give me a much better idea of height, what I need. I need to go get my tape measure. I'm walking upstairs to get my tape measure. Oh, let's see. Okay, I have my tape measure. Oops, I forgot to measure how high my desk is upstairs. I got to do that first, and then I'll come back down. Okay, now my desk, the top of the desk is 28 point. The top of the desk is about 28 3/4. 28 3/4. Okay. I thought that's what the one was downstairs. I think it's the wheels. 28 3/4. Okay, if you could hear me, I said the top of the desk upstairs, is 28 3/4. Okay? Now this desk, yes, the top of this desk is 31 inches. That's the problem. This desk is 2 1/4 inches higher than the other one. Now, the wheels themselves are about 2 inches. So if I did take off the wheels, that might handle things. See, I believe instead of the wheels, you have these things. Sarah says, isn't this desk meant to stand? No, it's meant to go up and down however you want it. So it's meant to either be for standing or sitting. No, I don't think I'm going to it's too high. But this is going to be an involved thing. I think, because I think those wheels are screwed in. I think I might have to. I think what I maybe have to do is just take the wheels off the desk. It's weird because the actual desk, when you click on the desk itself, there's like an electronic control for the height. And it says that the minimum height is 27.9. Now 27.9 would be less high than my desk upstairs. But I think what's happening is that the wheels are raising it 3 inches. So what I think I have to do is just take the wheels off. This is what I need to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have to get the monitor off of this desk because this obviously is not going to work with this monitor here. Oh no. So we'll get the monitor out of here. Okay, now, then I have to take everything else off the desk, including my iPad and my water bottle and everything. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, I guess this is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm going to have to like flip over the table, I think. I don't know how. I mean, I can't just do it from. I gotta get to the bottom of the table. One moment. Let me unplug the table first. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip over this table. See this big table? It's kind of heavy. I just got to flip it over on its side. I don't see how else to do it. Put something under it. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to get under it enough to do it. But I understand the idea that I might want to. Oh, I have a rug here. I can, or the mats. I can put it on the mats. I have this rug. So I should lay out the rug so it rests on the rug and not the floor. I can do that. That's an idea. But I think I'm just going to have to flip it over. I don't know what other choice I have. Just put it on its side, says Kiwi. I think I have to. There it is right there. Okay. Yup, I think we have to do it this way. If I can. I don't know how this is going to go personally, but we'll try. We try on this channel. We try things. Wish me luck, guys. Tipping this thing over. And it is tipping over. Whoa! Jeez, that was too hard. We're okay. Everything's all right. It didn't land on my feet, but that went over too fast. Well, that's better. Man. That was too fast. I'm glad my foot wasn't under there. That could have been Steve breaking both of his feet. Yikes is right. All right, anyways. Well, now these are unscrewing. On the bright side, these are unscrewing easily. Man. Probably should have a second person normally to do this, but this is what I'm doing myself. It's heavier than I thought. That's the problem. And also, I didn't have the rug. You know what I should have done? I should have had the mats and the rug. But I didn't. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Let's see here. Yeah, that's going to make a really big difference in the height of this thing, though. All right, I already have 2 of the wheels off. All right, taking the 3rd wheel off now. Taking the 3rd wheel off now. Hang on. That's off. Taking the last wheel off now. All of the wheels are off, and I have the 2 feet to put on. Foot 1 goes here. Done. Foot 2. Done. Now I have to flip this thing back. Let's see how that goes. Did it. Whew. I did it. Got a little dicey there for a moment. It got a little dicey there for a moment. But I did it. That's much better. Okay. Yeah, the one mistake I made was I had the rug not put in the right place when I flipped it over. And I didn't realize that once I started flipping over, I really didn't have any control of it. Okay. Now I just plugged in the desk. I'm going to get the iPad out so I can see what you're saying. Oh, this is going to be much better. I'm going to measure the desk right now and tell you what the height is. Watch this. $28 and a half. Perfect. 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 Let's solve that problem. Where did my iPad go? That's up here. All right, this is much better. It's such a difference. Okay. Then I can lower my chair a little bit. Thank goodness. Probably raise the desk a little. That's much better. Well, it wasn't the prettiest thing, guys, but I got it done. I got it done. Whew. Oh, I actually have a fan here, but it's not pointed at me. It's going to point it at me. Okay, so this is something. We're getting there. It's a stupid cable behind me. It's got to get that back there. Okay, yeah, so I'll probably shoot like something like here. It's interesting. There's this question of how far away from the back wall I want to be. I mean, I'm pretty close to the back wall. I could be further away from the back wall, but I don't know yet how far back I want to be. Because there's going to be something else here, right? Maybe just another shelving unit. And the idea, remember, is those blinds are going to get replaced. The other thing is I don't need to see so much of the blinds. I mean, we could also shoot it like this, and then I just have more here. So I got to figure out how to do it. I just don't know yet. The shelf now looks massive, says Jay Klaus. That's because I'm like so close, I'm much closer to it. I'm not across the room. T-Sky says, I like this angle. And Way Possible is here. Oh, thanks Cynthia Moon, by the way. Thanks Cynthia Moon for sending the chair sticker. I didn't see that. I appreciate it, Cynthia Moon. Yeah, people were saying that was scary when the desk tipped over. Yeah, that was non-ideal, but what can you do? You live and you learn. Mama Mia says it would look good to see less of the blinds. Better with less blinds showing. I mean, there's a world in which, you're kind of shooting like this way. And the desk is, I would have to angle the desk more, but, I can shoot more like this way too. And if you shoot like this, you'd have another thing here, and you kind of don't, the blinds, I think this was the original idea, actually. I think my original idea was to not see so much of the blinds, even though I'm going to try to get them replaced, and to see more of the wall, but I was going to have another shelf. So, Pat says, once you have another shelf, would take the blinds totally out of the picture. Curtains, blinds, whatever it is, it's not up to me necessarily because I got to talk to my landlord about it. But I'm not going to, that's not the biggest worry right now. Oh, the light stick, yeah, the light stick I can just move to wherever. If I'm here, I would just move the light stick over here, so whatever. It's flexible where I move that, wherever it is. Right now, I don't think we're going to do a monitor thing right now. It's something we can stick in, but it's just right now it's a whole... I'm too concerned with, you have a monitor, then you got to play stuff on the monitor, then you have to worry about how it's going to look on camera to play stuff on the monitor. And I just think for now, the better thing to do is just get something else back there. Rick says you're in the right neighborhood for good composition. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. I think we're getting closer. too crowded with another shelf. But you can't see this shelf. This shelf, you aren't seeing anything right now. It's basically not even serving as a shelf. It's just something to have back there. But I mean, you can't see any of the stuff on it right now. So at least if I have another one, you can see what's on it. I think for purposes of getting the studio going, I need another shelf. The problem is if I move this over, then I just have this empty background. I don't want to have an empty background. Different angle with cam showing more of the window. The problem is then you see the blinds, and right now the blinds look terrible. So, you know. Well, I think we see what we need. I mean, first of all, at least the desk is working. The desk is perfect. The desk is great. It's a great height. We have a desk. We have a chair. The chair is great. The desk is great. I have a computer here ready to set up. So I have all that stuff ready, which is great. The one thing I need to do is I don't feel comfortable streaming on this channel yet because of this nonsense. You know, that's the one thing we need to do is get the background nailed down. Gigi thinks the one extra shelf will make things a lot better. Oh, there's plenty of room for another shelf, believe me. No, I can't. Aquarium, like aquarium's a real simple thing to take care of. Polly says you'll be happy with the second shelf. Yeah, I got to look into that. Okay, so I'm going to look into that. Rick says, I always thought you would probably need 2 shelving units. Well, originally the plan was to have 2, and then we said, let's do 1. I talked to Sean about it. Sean sent the first one, and I talked to him. He was going to send 2, and I said, let's do 1 and see how that is. I think 2 gets us started very nicely. I think with 2 shelves, it's just something, and it's a way to get started. Yeah, I would like to get the exact same ones. I think that'd probably look better. But yeah, that I got to look into. The other thing I got to deal with is the chair rolling backwards. Because the room is sloped. Doesn't really roll when I sit in it though. Donna says, gotta match the shelves. Also, remember this, guys. I think the shelves are going to look a lot different when I have stuff on them. They're not going to be empty shelves. They're going to have things on them. That's the idea, is that you're not going to notice the shelves as much. You'll see the stuff on the shelves. That's at least the idea. Shane M. is here. John Mosley is here. Kate is here. Rick says exactly. The shelves are a way to show things. Excuse me. Right. I mean, I'm going to put a couple hats on the shelves, definitely. It's annoying because it's close. Like I'm getting there, but it's just not there. I mean, this is just like, what is this? You know, what is this and what is that? So I don't feel comfortable streaming in here yet, because I gotta really just deal with getting it so it looks right. But this is good. I mean, this is why, we talked about this. You don't figure this stuff out until you actually start setting up and doing it. You got to set it up and do it. Man, I'm glad when this table tipped over, I was like, did it just like go through the floor? I mean, it really just like, it's just a heavy table, But fortunately, everything was all right. Lego Mike thinks not going to look right until you paint the wall. I don't necessarily agree with that, Lego Mike. I don't agree with that. If there was another shelf here, you'd need to paint the wall. I don't agree with that. I mean, at some point, I can't paint it. If the landlord decides to paint it, that's fine. Maybe that would happen, but I don't agree that you have to paint the wall. I don't think that looks bad back there. Paul, he says that house has been through worse, I'm sure. Yeah, well, maybe. It's just a heavy table. It was stupid. I should have had more mat. I don't know. I could have just put the mats right next to the rug. It was just really stupid. Jim Gizmo says you could paint the shelves if you have any issues. Hopefully I won't have to. Let's see here. Donna says the wall matches the shelf. Anita thinks once you populate the shelves, it will really make a difference. I mean, there's also a world in which I get the second shelf and we're just shooting like that. You know that? There's a world in which I get the second shelf and you don't even see the window anymore. That we just do something like this and you have a whole second shelf back here. Just at an angle, I actually think it looks better, at least right now, with the way those blinds look. I think it looks better not even seeing the blinds for now because they look so bad. Polly thinks that's the way it should be. No poster. A poster would be too much. There'd be too much attention on that one poster. No, I don't want to face the wall directly. John says I would be careful putting too much stuff in the background, maybe too distracting. Yeah, no, I mean it's just the problem is right now there's nothing. There's a blank wall, So you got to have something. There's got to be something there. Polly says maybe a tad further away if possible. Yeah, and I could move a bit further away. Leonette says, coulda, woulda, shoulda in regards to the table drop. But I think maybe we end up shooting something like this way or something. I mean, obviously, you know, I don't know exactly what it will look like until we get something else back there, and then we can make more adjustments. No, I'm not, guys, I'm not doing a TV. For right now, we're not doing a TV. We're not doing a monitor. It's too much. I don't even know how it's going to look on camera. It can be an issue having it look right on camera. For right now, I just don't want to be dealing with it, honestly. It's too much right now, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but because I'm not like a TV crew here, it's just me. So I certainly understand the appeal of having a monitor, but then I have to figure out myself what to have on it. It's got to be playing on some sort of loop for 3 hours. I don't think you'd want the same thing on the monitor the entire time, just sitting there. But then you got to, like, what are you playing for 3 hours? And then how is it looking? That's all. I don't even know how it looks on camera. Yeah, Linda, the monitor is not going to be an issue because upstairs I have the same monitor. So I'll just put the camera slightly over the monitor. It'll be fine. It'll just be like when I do these broadcasts upstairs, it's the exact same setup. So that the monitor is not going to be a worry. Hey, One Way Street came by. Ursula Anderson is here. Oh, NDH said I should move the stick light over here because there's nothing there right now. Well, you can't even see the stick light right now. For now, I can drag it over here. Since there's nothing else there. It's just a stick light. It's a big stick light. I kind of like the stick light. Looks nice. The other question is if you could do something like this. Now you have too much, you know. Oopsie. This is caught. This got caught. This got caught. AJ Rods is here. April says, too distracting. Yeah, I know what you're saying. The other thing with the stick light is where's the remote? Where's the stick? I don't have to have it be for now that pattern. Where is the mode? Even this looks better than when I'm just in a room, like in the room upstairs with like a window behind me. At least it's starting to look like something. It's starting to look like something, maybe. You know? Starting to. It's not there yet. I'm also pretty close to my background. I think most people aren't sitting this close to their background. By the way, MJ sent me a link to, she said she sent me a cinema light box. She sent me a link to it, so I wanted to show you guys that. Hang on one sec. Oh, it's a 17 by 12, 1.5 foot by 1 foot light box. So MJ sent me one of these. It's 17 inches by 12 inches. So we'll have to open that when it comes. We can put messages on it. Thank you, MJ. That's fun. All right. Well, I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged by the progress. Gosh, if we have another shelf, I don't think I can do a different one. I think it might look weird with a different shelf. Don't you? Don't you? You know what I could do is you have one shelf lit one color and another shelf lit another. That might look okay. If you have two shelves, but one is one color and one is another color. Dr. Drip Respect says a big spinning Lookner head. Hello, Dr. Drip Respect. Celestial Dawn is here. It says, cool to see you outside the news. Thanks, by the way, to everybody's been moderating. David Green, Sarah, Linda Belk, Beezy, Ruben Urban, Raven Riley, Kay Body, Cynthia Moon. Thank you. Jordan is here. Oh, MJ, I should go grab the surge protector. MJ, do you have the 4-digit code for the surge protector? The tracking code? The field of view wider, John? John, if I move the camera back, you'll see more of the room. The downside of that is you'll see more of the room. So I think what'll happen is, at this point, I gotta get something else back there. Once I get something else back there, then we can start doing the more fine tuning. The fine tuning isn't really going to help us now because there's nothing else back there. Thanks, MJ. I'll go grab that package. Ann says, I'm pretty sure the shelves should be the same color. Yeah, we got to just do that. That was the original idea. That was the original idea. And I don't even, guys, I don't even have the lighting set up nice. This lighting here, I did this in about 10 minutes. Remember I have way more. MJ said a bunch of lights. I have way more lights than this. I just wanted you guys to see what it looked like lit up, but it's not done well. It's gonna be much better lit. There's like a couple strips of lights held up with tape. It's really not done right. So that's gonna look better. I think we're going to be all right. I think what'll happen is, in theory, we get a second shelf. Then we figure out how far away do I want to be, how exactly is the angle going to be, and all that. That's really the last thing we need. I have everything else. I have lights. I have a computer. The desk is done now. The chair is done now. Everything's done. I just got to get my butt together now that we know about the shelf. Let me grab that package. Let me grab, there's a package, MJ's package. Hold on one second, give me 1 second. I'm walking up to grab the package. I got it. By the way, I very much appreciate your guys' help with this whole project. You've been very helpful. It's like slowly coming together. Slowly coming together. But the point is for it to eventually be, by the way, this looks terrible with the lights hanging down. It's not going to look like that. It won't look like that. I haven't even done the lights. So it's not going to be lights hanging down from the middle of the shelf. The idea is you can tape the lights up. So I guess in theory, you don't even have to, you're not going to be seeing the lights. You'll be seeing the light, but not the individual strips of light. I mean, this just looks like a big mess right now. Yeah, it just looks stupid, but that's not the way it's going to stay. No lava, we're not doing lava lamp. No, we're not going to decorate the shelves until we get the next shelf. The next thing we got to do is I got to get the other shelf in here. That's what I got to do. Where is the thing? It'll be good. I can put packages right down here if I want to, and then pull them out of there. You know, it's a handy place to keep them. Rick says shelf number 2. actually look cool. If we have a second shelf up there behind me over here and I can light it, I mean, think about that. If I had a shelf like this over here and I lit that other shelf kind of blue, that could be a nice background. You know, you can have like kind of a nice dark bluey kind of background with items on it. That might look nice. Theodore Johnson is here. And it's easy for us to play around with the colors. Jess says, I think it would look really nice. Nan says, some of your favorite books, perhaps? These shelves are big, though. I mean, there's a lot of distance in between these right now. A book would be like up to here. But I could. Polly says, I'd say do every other shelf a different color. So the one issue, Polly, in theory that can be done, but the one issue is the lights basically come in a long strip and you can't, all the lights on the strip have to be the same color. So in theory what you can do is you can use one strip and use that strip on every other shelf. But you can't use the same strip and then use it on the entire bookcase and then make it alternate on the shelves, because it doesn't work that way. But maybe we could do it in a way where you just alternate which strip you're using, which I think you in theory could do. Wolf House says another shelf would create symmetry behind you. Nan B says you could stack a few books instead of lining them up. That is cool. That is true. You could stack some books. Maybe I might do that. There are books I like that I would like to have behind me. That would be fun to do. I've never done that before. That would be fun. Okay, I'm excited. I'm getting excited about this. I kind of want to have it all done, but that's what happens. But I am excited. Let me show you. MJ sent me a couple of surge protectors, which was very nice of her. Let me show you that right now. I didn't even know she was sending it to me. Eat Bites is here. Hey, Eat Bites, over there on Twitch. Okay, she sent me. Look at this. It says Add Tam. Nice surge protector. Can always use surge protectors. Man. Add Tam. Ooh, it has two. It's two of them. Hey, that's nice. I'll have to look these up and show you. Look at these things. She sent me two of these for the new studio. You can always use, ooh, they have USB, you have USB plugs too. Always have a need for surge protectors. Let me show you where these came from. Hey, Backyard Zoology is here. Hold on, I'll look them up. These are from Add Tam. Thanks, MJ. Add Tam Surge Protector. 2-pack Power Strip Surge Protector. I think I found it. Is this by Add Tam or not? No, this isn't the same one. I need the one by Add Tam. Is this it? Did I find it? Did I find it? I found it. I found it. 2-pack. I found the exact one. Oh, it has 7,000 reviews, 5 stars. MJ. It says 2-pack power strip surge protector. I'll post a link to this. That's the one she sent me. Amazon charges for this $20.39. Let me post a link. But they have very good ratings. So these are the surge protectors. Hang on, I'm posting a link right now, just so you can look it up and see for yourself. AdTam power strips. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. It's very nice of MJ. Oh, thanks to our new member, Omni, our new member Omni. I gotta say, even just looking at myself on the phone like this, it just does look better. Because previously I've always just shot in a living room with nothing behind me. So at least it's starting to look like there's something behind me. Because before there was nothing behind me, which was not good. So I'm excited to have it look like there's something behind me. That I'm not in the middle of an empty room. Oh, Omni says, long-time viewer and just sub to both channels. Thank you, Omni. Awesome. Thanks. I appreciate you watching. That's awesome. Backyard Zoology thinking it's looking so much better. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to just have it look like a real thing. And to be able to put some of my own stuff back there. Garrett says it looks good. Thanks, Garrett. It's coming. It's clearly not there yet, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Also, make sure you're watching at 1080p, by the way. YouTube switched me again to 720. I just had to switch it to 1080. Oh, thanks, Theodore Johnson. Hey, thanks, Theodore. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Theodore Johnson, thanks for the super chat. Very kind of Theodore. Thanks. Appreciate your support. By the way, on these outlets, it says it has a braided extension cord, 5 outlets, can power up to 8 devices, has USB outlets. Yeah, these are great. So I got 2 of these. Fun. Thank you, MJ. Then they have the plug. It's like this kind of plug where it doesn't like block things. It's like that anyways. But these are great. You can always use these, definitely, because I'll have things plugged in throughout the room. So I'm glad to have these. Awesome. Thanks, MJ. I will put them to work in here. You know, the other thing, Ann Walter says it should reflect your likes. It'll be fun to have your own stuff. Well, I'll definitely put some books I like back there. Put some agenda-free TV stuff back there. I could put some photos back there if I wanted to. The ones that these are, the length of these, oh, what's the length of it? 5 feet or 10 feet? These must be 5 feet. Yeah, these are the 5-foot ones. I don't need the 10-foot ones. These are the 5-foot cables. Can always use these things. Nice braided cable. Yeah, I don't even know if there's anything else. I think once I get, I really think once I get the other, if I can just get the other, if I can get the other shelf in here, then I just got to deal with the lighting, because the lighting is not really put up right now. But if I can get the other shelf and then light it, I mean, there's probably a lot I can do with the lighting. We have all of these, you know, what people do is they'll like run lights on the top here, and they'll also run lights on the back of the shelf. So I really have not really lit this up, but there's a lot more that could be done with the lighting. And that'll make it look better. Oh, MJ gave 10 memberships again. Look at Music, Manic Miner, Or Free Press, Carlos Rosa, Ninja Mike, Greenlight Courier Service, William Turnbull, Kevin Michael Reed, Sky Willow, and Marzell were all given memberships by MJ, and Rhiannon Stay were all given memberships. Mamma Mia says great idea on books. The other thing you can, I can put books up and down. I just need to get like a book. What do you call it? Like a bookend, you know, or whatever. I can put something next to the books. But the books, I have certain books that I think would be fun to put back there. Just books that I like, you know. Thanks, MJ. MJ, I love the chair, by the way. The chair is working out great. It's very comfortable. It's fun to move around. It's not bothering me. So I think the chair is going to work well. I also think it's nice, it's kind of fun for this channel to have a chair with a higher back, because on the other ones we don't. So I think the chair is going to work great. But I got to get on it. I got to get on the next, getting on the second, the second shelf. I could set up the computer and stuff. I don't even know if I want to yet, though. I don't think I do. The other problem is, so it's not just the computer. Once I set up the computer in here, I got to put the camera down here. And I don't necessarily want to move the camera down here until everything's set up. Because for now, we can stream upstairs for Lookner. Like, I have actually a sample. I'm not going to open it tonight. But I ordered a new t-shirt, new Agenda Free TV t-shirt. And I want to show you guys that. But I want to show you that when I'm on my computer, because then I can show you like the merch page and stuff. Kevin says the studio is starting to look nice. Thanks, it's getting there. Rick Hoppy says you can do a lot with lighting. You can change the composition without moving a single object. I think that's a good point, Rick. And it'll be nice. A thing that the second shelf will do is allow us to have control of the lighting back there. Pam thinks it looks fine right now. I don't think it does look fine. I think it's better than it was, but thanks, Atenal, for stopping by. Let me just do a quick check on the news, by the way. Thanks, Sean, for the desk, too. The desk is great. The other thing about this desk, this is a standing desk. So there might be a stream that I definitely could see doing a stream standing up. And that would be fun to do with this desk. Hang on, I just have to check the news here. Give me one moment. Sorry, just going through checking the news. BNO News posted there's 4 divers missing in North Carolina. That's not good. South of Cape Fear. Sorry, I've been kind of distracted here, so I forgot to check the news. Four men diving from the pleasure craft Big Bills, approximately 63 miles east of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, near noon, had not resurfaced. Wow. BNO News posted that. It's a press release from the Coast Guard. Okay, almost done checking. Almost done checking. I apologize. Okay. Uh, 77 Pool Bob says, been out in and out of the lounge tonight. So your studio is really coming along nicely. Thank you, 77 Pool Bob. Theodore says, the new studio will look great when it's finished up. Pat Gibson says, thanks for the membership. MJ thinks it will be awesome when it's finished. Darren says, it's a work in progress. You may be changing the look from time to time. I agree with that. But I think it's going to look a lot better when we have something over here. 586 Smoker came by over there on Twitch. Also, Mr. Smurf Guy. Is there anything I'm forgetting? So remember that the whole other thing we're thinking of is maybe to not bother. Remember, we still have the option of doing something like that. But right now, that's going to get switched. It's not going to always be, I'm going to replace these blinds. But maybe it ends up being simpler just doing it like this, you know? I don't know. The original idea was to see a little bit of the corner like that or something. Maybe that's a better angle when you have the other. I mean, honestly, we have to wait until the other shelf is here. But when the other shelf gets here, we might think it's better to see a little bit more of the corner or to have me a little further away from the wall. We're never going to know until we experiment with it. We just are not going to know. And I think we'll look at it and then you'll say like, oh, that looks better. Pat thinks eliminate the blinds and heater completely. I don't think I'm going to get a plant, guys. I don't think I'm good at keeping it alive. Andrew Broadwater says, I'm going to miss seeing the AC unit. Deb likes this setup. It's weird, you know, the wall is like this dark gray, but it actually, I think the wall might end up working all right. I don't mind. I think it might not be bad to have a darker wall rather than just a white wall. Fake plants? Lego Mike wants me to get a fake plant. Who knows? I don't know if really plant feels like me. It's got to feel like me, guys. I don't know if I feel like, oh, it's going to be more me if it has plants behind me. I don't really think that. You know, the other thing about the TV thing, you know, people talk about a monitor, is you could always, if you have these shelves, you can move the shelves and take off the shelves. If you had another shelving unit here, if you wanted to, you could put a monitor or small TV on one of the shelves. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. It's just shelving, and you are free to, with these shelving units, put the shelves where you want. So if we have another shelving unit, it doesn't rule out that we could one day put a little TV there or a monitor or something. Hexagon pads on the wall. You know, something on the wall in theory sounds nice, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It's not my place. I mean, I see the idea of putting something on the wall, but at the same time, right now you can't really see what's back there. I think it's going to be nice to be able to see my stuff back here. Alibaba says you can just switch the shelves sometimes too. And AH says Cheerio box that says Steve is here. Aaron says I was picturing a monitor on a shelf. Teresa says, as you add more soft items, the acoustics will get better. Well, something else I can do is, once I get settled in here, I can put stuff on the wall opposite me, which will dampen the sound. That'll be fine. We'll get that dealt with. Ann Walter says, shelves allow change. Emily Alice says a hint of window area works. Polly says lots of heart-shaped things. That's what Polly wants me to get. Lots of heart-shaped things. The other thing with shelves is you can switch stuff up. You know, you can switch up the colors. You can switch up the items that are there. There's a lot you can do. Oh, maybe I'll put my agenda-free TV Stein back there. I might do that. I don't even know where, it's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Might be in the kitchen here. Hold on, let me see. Is it here? There it is. That's a good thing for the shelf. Hold on. Put it right there for now. It's something to have there. Oh, yeah, I got to arrange all the stuff later. It's good to have there, though. Linda likes the Stein. Yeah, the YouTube thing is over there. I got to get it stood up or something. I got to get like a stand for it or something. Asia Sim says it'll look good with the hats. Beth Hoover Fitness says office looks great, nice chair and lighting. We're getting there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Linda says beginning to look like home. I mean, I'm going to look back at like one of our streams, our previous streams, like we do in the living room. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like in the living room, okay? See, that's empty. That's too empty, guys, right? Come on. This is where we're starting from here. That's just empty. There's nothing back there. Guys, there's nothing back there. So... Oh, Omni subscribed to me on X as well. Hey, thanks, Omni. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it so much, Omni. Thank you. Omni subscribes on all the platforms. Wow. Thanks, Omni. Just even look at the thumbnails. Look at the thumbnails of the channel. I mean, look at the ones on the top of me in this room versus the ones of me in the living room. The ones, even though the studio is just nowhere near done, the ones in the studio just look like more real videos. They're like, oh, that's like a real YouTube video, Sarah says, I miss the kitchen background. Linda says, the old room looks sad. Yeah, I definitely think we don't want to set up to see the blinds, though. Gigi says, can't be the same, a major difference. Well, the old room was just like, it's like a dual-purpose room. I was using it for my living room. It's a living room. So... Werewolf came by. Sunshine, Arizona says, it looks nice, I like the lights. And again, the lights are just really crudely set up right now. Kay says, you will be amazed when you look back. Polly said only on the reruns. I don't know what he meant by that. It was a little while ago. Bob Messina said, the old setup is minimalist like your shoes. Yeah, it is a big shelving unit, Distant Galaxy, but it's fine. Can you angle the shelf in the corner? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Wes Clintwood says, what I need now is soundproofing. The sound will get better. I'll get some insulation in here. There'll be more stuff in here. That'll take care of itself. We'll take care of that. That's not going to be an issue. Jen Down says it will all come together. Sunshine, Arizona says, pretty cool. You still have the plant. S. Parsons says it should be an extension of yourself. Kim Zink says, I like how everything is set up, looks good. Polly says, a tiny fridge with a magnet has to make the shelf. A tiny fridge, Polly? I don't know that the second shelf will dampen everything just because I'm speaking towards a wall, but anything I put in here I agree with, I think will help. But again, I can put something in front of me, which I think would be really helpful. I'm waiting on that. That's like something once we're done with the other thing. It's this weird thing where the room is slightly, it's an old house, and the room is slightly sloped. So if I sit in this chair and I like lift my feet up, I'll start rolling back a little bit sometimes, depending on where I'm sitting. It's not right now. Like right here, yeah. Because it rolls well, but it rolls so well that you roll if the room is slightly, floor is slightly angled. No, I will have a desk mic, I know, but we'll take care of the echo stuff. That's not going to be an issue. That is not going to be an issue. So my big thing I got to do is just handle the shelf. Just handle the shelf thing. All right, what else did I want to mention? Anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, so next stream we do, I think it'll probably be upstairs. Well, but I got to show you the new shirt. It's going to be annoying because we'll be upstairs and we'll be in the middle of that blank room again. Now we're not going to want to go back to the other room. Beth likes the long light. This is a cool light here. Oh, what I wanted to ask you guys? How do you guys store hats? If you have like a baseball hat, in theory you want to, probably the best way is not to hang it up, because if you hang it up, doesn't it get like stretched out? But does that mean you got to store all your hats like on a flat shelf? What do you guys do with your baseball hats? How do you store them? You don't want to crunch them all up and throw them in some drawer or something. Sarah says I throw them all in a box. I don't know if that's going to work well for me. I have a bunch of AFTV hats now. I just didn't know if there's like a normal thing people do. Nan B says on a shelf. Hold on. Dizzy Dale says a hat rack. Asia says on a shelf. Gigi says hat hangers. But if you hang it, if you hang it on something, is it going to stretch out or not? No? And AH said hat should be covered to keep dust off of it. Coat rack? Command hook on wall and hang them for display? Jen says mine are on a shelf. Richie says hang mine on coat rack and hallway. Tie rack? Stacked on top of each other, it says T-Sky. But then won't they stretch each other out? Anne says they can stack. Hat cube zipper says to display your hats. I never thought about this because I never had any hats. Teresa said, I just went through this hat storage thing myself. I'll send you the options I ended up going with. Polly says, I'll send you a link to my thing. It's just something I hadn't thought about. I only just thought about it. And there's some people out there who have a ton of hats. Derek says, sent you my new video. Derek, does this have anything to do with hats or is this just an unrelated video? Jimmy just washed a hat today. Oh, Linda says, Beezy and I still haven't gotten our winter beanie hats. Oh, here's what you should do. Write to the company. Write to the company because I am waiting on a different hat. And I wrote to the company and they've written right back to me. I've written to them twice. And the second time they wrote back to me, they refunded my shipping price. And I think the winter beanie is by the same company. It's spring. So, Linda, did they write back to you? Because I have written to the company twice and they wrote right back to me the next day. If they haven't written back to you, write them again. Because they will write back to you. I had the same thing, Linda, and they insist to me. Linda, they didn't send me an automated response. Write back to them. Because I wrote to them twice about this item I haven't gotten, and they're like, no, it's definitely coming. And it was a human who wrote back to me both times. But just like actually fill out the form where you actually have to write a little message to them. That's what I did. I didn't like go to the order and say like, click on order is not here or something. But please do that. Gordon says, I got mine, 3 of them. How is it, Gordon? Because, Linda, I'm having the same thing with one hat that you guys haven't seen yet. And I ordered it in July. And I've written to them twice, and they insist. They're like, no, it's still coming. There's a delay in the processing. And the last time they refunded my shipping cost. Maybe there's an issue with one of their suppliers or something. I don't know. But write to them tonight because they have been good about, they have gotten back to me right away both times I wrote to them. And I ordered my hat around the same time you ordered yours. Maybe they're having just an issue in general with their production. But keep me posted, Linda, and tell BZ to too. I don't know if BZ's still there in the chat right now, but do that because they wrote back to me both times. I'm sorry about that. It sounds like maybe there's something going on with their production of certain items. Derek says, music. He sent me a video capturing the breathtaking beauty of an Arizona sunset. Hold on, I'm going to watch this, then I'll post a link to it. Derek's a talented photographer. Hold on. Hey, this is nice, Derek. Derek posted a lovely sunset video. Why can't I make it full screen? Oh, I'm not watching it in YouTube. Hey, Derek, this is really cool. Derek, why is it when I got, why is it the last, it's 244 and I'm getting black on the last 130? The picture cuts off at 1 minute, and then it goes on for 240, goes on for another minute and 44 seconds. Whitney Katz is here. Whitney says, wall hangers for hats. A hat wall? Since you wear many hats now? Hey, I'm going to post a link to Derek's video so you guys can see it. It's very nice. Derek, it is showing up as 244. One-way streets video. I'm posting it right now in the chat. so you guys can watch it. It's very nice. It's like a time lapse of a sunset. So check out One Way Street's video. But it looks like he'll fix the editing or something. I'll post it in the Twitch chat too. Dollar Bill says, I'm going to need a cute puppy or kitten. I'd love to have a pet, but with my line of work, I can't really have it right now. It's really nice though. I didn't bother playing. I played the music softly. I know you said it's YouTube music, but I try to just be careful as I can. Mama Bear says, my son displays his favorite hats on these hat rack for wall pack adhesive things. Please don't send me anything don't send me a hat thing because I don't know what I want right now. So like this is, how does this work? I don't even know how this works. Oh, I see. So, Mama Bear, was it? Sent me this? Can't even find it there. It's a thing where like you buy these clips and you stick them on the wall, and then like the snapback thing goes through the clip. See that? That's the idea. They have those kind of things. Interesting. Mama Bear wrote me that. Mama Bear said, here's another option, but it takes a lot of room in the closet. Cap organizer. Stainless steel cap organizer. Oh my, that looks like this. Then you gotta like press the backs in. Oops. It's another one. Oops, what did I just do? Anyways, these are some different ideas you can do. Thanks, Mama Bear. And then Polly sent me this one. Polly sent me this. It's a hat rack organizer hanger. So it's sort of similar to the other one, and the idea is, I guess, you kind of flatten the back part in and you put them next to each other. I see. And then what do you clip the hats? How are the hats held up? By a clip, I guess? With that one? Yeah, there's like a clip mechanism of some sort. Interesting. Thanks, Polly. And Mama Bear. Okay. Polly says my everyday ones sit on the shelf though. I'll put my everyday ones back here. Okay, I think we're getting to that point. Let me just look at the comments here. I appreciate your tips on the hats. I bet my phone is running out of power, you know that? but it's managed so far. An LED news ticker, Clark Kent. I get the idea of having a ticker. It's not so simple to have a news ticker. You got to like somehow get a ticker and somehow hook it up to some kind of live news feed. I also think it could be distracting. That's the other thing. So it's an interesting idea. I just think practically for right now, it's just too complex. So maybe it's something we explore in the future. But I'm trying to keep it simple at the moment and just do the bare minimum to just get the studio set up. So maybe something we explore in the future. But practically speaking, it's a whole thing of like you have to somehow get a ticker news system or something, which I don't know if that exists. Show the title text you normally update. Title text I'm not sure what that means. I'm in Massachusetts, not Washington. Nan B says, hang it on a doorknob. Whitney says, put them above the kitchen cabinets? They put your hats in your kitchen cabinets? Oh, the red bar? I see what you're saying, Polly. Yeah, again, those kind of ideas are the ideas to discuss in the future when we actually have the studio set up fully. For now, I got to just deal with this, getting the shelving. Weather Check was going to say something. Weather Check had a suggestion, then deleted it. We talked about something like that before. I just didn't have an obvious answer to it. But again, it's not something I'm going to do right away, because even if I did it, it would just be involved setting it up and figure out what's on it and all that stuff. And it's just for right now, I really want to focus on just getting the room set up. All right. We're getting closer, guys. I think it's time. We have made good progress tonight. Look, we finished the chair. We got the wheels on the chair. Even though I almost almost knocked the house down, we did manage to get the table set up. We figured out that the wheels made the table too high. So I replaced the wheels on the table with the original bottoms, and the table is perfect. That's good. We've gotten closer to kind of like how we want to get set up here. We know generally what kind of angle we want to shoot at. Generally, we'll be making adjustments. We know I got to get something for back here. I really want another shelving unit. So I think we definitely are making a lot of progress. It's up to me now to just get the other shelving unit. So I got to deal with that now. But I'm encouraged. I'm quite encouraged. Oh, Eddie is here. Eddie says, out of the hospital. Country Road Entertainment, Eddie Smith. Eddie, I enjoyed Eddie's last video. Eddie says he's starting to feel better, which is great. I'd love to chat with you, Eddie, one of these days when I'm on the computer doing a stream. Any other updates you want to give, Eddie? I've seen some Facebook updates. You're looking good. Whitney says, wire shelving racks are not too expensive and easy to put together, and you can get mats to make them flat shelves. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, Whitney. Wire shelving racks. You can send a photo to Lookner channel on Twitter if you want. Eddie says, logged in under the channel, sorry. Country Road Entertainment is Eddie Smith. This is the thing. The bright strip behind me is a stick light, stick lamp, stick LED lamp. I'll post the links to all this stuff in the description. You can get a link for this. 3 videos ago, I did a video on putting together this chair, and in the description to that, the link to this is there. But after the video, I'm going to post all the links to everything we talked about in the description. Honey can do wire shelving racks? I had never heard of these things before. Honey can do shelving. Home Depot. Oh, something like this? You mean like a bare bones wire thing? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I just looked it up. They're like wire shelving units. I mean, it's something like this. It's like thinner though, right? To get the latest update on Eddie, you can go to Country Road Entertainment on YouTube and watch his latest video, which I have watched and I enjoyed, where he talks about what's been going on with him. Whitney says they have all different sizes and colors. You can get mats that fit and make the racks flat. I see what you're saying. That's an interesting suggestion, Whitney. Thank you. That's an interesting suggestion. Interesting. Oops, I thought I had done this right and I didn't. It's such a pain. I'm not on my computer, I'm on my phone, and every time I want to post a link, I have to do it from my iPad, and it's such a pain in the butt. It's a real pain in the butt to do. So everything just takes forever when I'm posting a link. And it's not, if I was just on my desktop, it would be the simplest thing in the world. Like it's literally, it's just, what a pain this is. What a pain this is. Ugh. Soon I'll be fully set up in here, and we won't have to do this. It won't take me forever to post a link. But until that time, we got to do it this way. Yeah, Rick, Sean sent me this shelf, so I know which one this is. I think the best case scenario, I agree with Rick, is to have the exact same shelf. I agree with you, Rick. I agree with you on that. Okay. All right, I think we're going to wrap this up. Eddie, I want to do a call-in with you. We've been talking about that for a while, but that would be great. So we can get an update. We'll do that soon. We got to do it at night when I'm not on the phone. I'm not shooting from the phone. Bob, 77 Pool Bob says, lots of progress so far. Good night, everyone from the lounge. Thanks, 77 Pool Bob. Yeah, so we are getting there. All right, I'll post a link to the light. It's so annoying because I wish, if I were on my computer, it would take me 7 seconds to post the link for the LED light. But it's just like this is why I hate streaming from my phone. This is why we have to get the we got to get the studio done. Because it just takes forever to do it. I got to like open up 7 different things and cut and paste with my finger, and it's all a big pain in the butt. I also got to get my Amazon page set up so I can put all the links there. So it's just easier for you guys. I will. I'm posting the link right now. Look how long that takes. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. I just posted it in YouTube. I'll post it in Twitch too. Okay, we got to wrap this up. We're wrapping it up. Rick says, I love the Meet the Viewer segments. Yeah, they're fun. So we'll talk to Eddie soon. I really appreciate you guys joining me for this. Thanks for all your help. The studio, it's getting there. It's not there yet, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Polly, I already have the website. The Amazon website is there. I just need to actually upload the links to it. That's all I need. The website's set up for me. I already have it. I just haven't gotten around to putting the links up. I'll do it though. If the website is there. Linda says it's fun to talk to Eddie. Hey, thanks to our mods, Raven Riley, Linda Belk, David Green, Sarah, BZ, Ruben Urban, JA and P. Who am I missing? Anyone else I missed? Thank you. Polly says I kid. But you're right, Polly. You're right. I just got to get it done. And I really appreciate you guys joining. Thanks so much, MJ, for the wheels for the chair. And the outlets and the power strips, those are awesome. The wheels for the chair are great. I'm looking forward to getting this done. I gotta look. So I'm getting on it. We're making progress. We really are. Yeah, thanks to you guys for coming by and hanging out and helping with the studio. We got people like TT Dillamon, Kariba Guyan. Dillamon says it's looking great. Thanks. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's better than before. Christina Neal. Go back and look at one of our streams from upstairs, and it looks really bare, you know. Chaz Wong was nearby tonight. Hey, Chaz. Kimberly Barr says everything's coming together nicely. I'm really liking how it looks. Gordon Gott says looking better. It's improving. Sunshine, Arizona. Darren Markley. Polly. Eddie. One Way Street. Thanks for the video, One Way Street. That looks great. Very talented. Post it as a YouTube short if you can, One Way Street, like Polly did. Because it'll be a minute or less, so I think you can post it as a YouTube short. The problem with that is it's not going to be like landscape, or you got to post it in the weird portrait with the landscape in the middle. But you should do it. Post as both. Dizzy Dale was here, Sam Stamos, TT Rick Hoppy, T, Frin Frobis. West Clintwood over there on Twitch, Dollar Bill 99, Distant Galaxy, Mr. Smurf Guy, 586 Smoker, Dr. Drips Respect, Fear Before Flames. I'm encouraged. And AH. Emily Alice, Lisa Remo, MJ, thanks MJ again. I am encouraged. I'm encouraged. I still feel stupid for when I tipped over the table. I really should have done a better job of having the mats there. It was really stupid of me. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. It was really dumb. What I was thinking is I didn't realize how heavy the table was and how fast it was going to tip over. Strive Research, thanks for being here. K-Body, I think I said you were one of the mods, didn't I? Well, if I didn't, thanks, K-Body. Jamila says, please be careful. Thank you. And the chair's working great. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all in it. It's very comfy. Very comfy. Darren Markley, thanks, Darren. I'm glad you're enjoying the new studio. Please make the banging table assured. I don't think I'm going to. Ann Walter says, you didn't break your feet. That was a good thing. Eddie, great seeing you. I want to see more videos and get more updates. Thanks, guys, for being here. More streams to come. All right, I got some shelf research to do. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. Oh, Blue Pip was here. Blue Pip says, first time I've seen the studio progress and it's coming along nicely. Thanks, Blue Pip. It's coming. We got a whole other shelf to get in here, I believe, but it's slow. It's starting to get there. It's starting to get there. Oh, Derek, I'm sorry about your friend's house. Wow. Terrible. All right, guys, that is it. We're wrapping it up. I hope you have a good start to your week. And more from the studio soon. More from the studio soon. I'm excited to get this set up. I really want to get down here, get everything set up, and really start streaming from down here in the studio. Hey, Dr. Alberts, 6 a.m. in the Netherlands there. Good to see you. Big Dog Ron, thanks for being here. Pie Filling, thanks for being here. He says it's Hitchcock's birthday. And by the way, Chaz had a typo, and Chaz said food night and bless you. Thank you, Chaz. Thanks, Whitney Katz, for being here. Thank you, Beth Hoover Fitness, for being here. Oh my gosh, look at what happened. MJ just gifted 20 more memberships right at the end of the stream. So generous of MJ. Patty Wack got a membership. Beth West, Albert Fortes, Jow Mister, Laura Slover, Evelyn Snow, JWB Holiday Tracking, Astro Josh, Evasive Snail, Satpal Gill, Flat Earth Awareness Administrator, Eagle Lady, DC, Castro, Kate Moffat Deers, Kiwi, NZ, I Rivas, Yoshi the Cat, Persona Incognito. They all got gifted memberships by MJ. Right at the end of the stream. That's so nice of MJ. Wow. Oh, Chaz Wong is a bit drunk, by the way, he says. So nice of MJ. Thank you. Really kind of you. More members. Now they can use the MJ emoji, the member emojis. All right, guys. It's time. Clark Kent, thanks for watching, Clark Kent. Thanks, guys, for all your suggestions about everything, too. I mean, just look at this. Look at what it looks like compared to the other set, guys. This is how we've been streaming so far, like that. Come on, that's not really acceptable. That's not really acceptable. There's nothing back there. All right, this is going to look better than that. Hopefully. All right, it's time. It's our time. Jesse thinks it's going to be great. All right, guys, that's it. I'm wrapping it up. Thank you again so much to the mods. Thanks to everybody who donated to MJ and everybody else. That's super nice of you guys. I really appreciate it. More streams soon. Beth Hoover Fitness says this is already a big improvement. Thank you. Yeah, I feel better streaming here than I do upstairs. The upstairs looks better. It just does. And it's going to look even better. Okay, that is it. Oh, Omni, thanks for all your support, Omni. Thanks for subscribing on all the platforms. Very nice of you. Sid Vicious, thanks for being here. Alibaba, thanks for being here. Leonette, thanks for being here. Robin Banks, thanks for being here. From the Far East in NorCal, thank you for being here. Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul. Thanks for being here. Put up a painting, says Paul's Blind Soup for the Soul. Thanks for being here. Nan B, thanks for being here. All right, that's it, guys. Wrapping it up. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next live stream.